The school started 30 years ago in response to what we thought was a local need for English tuition for foreign students. And over the years has grown, and we were fortunate and worked hard and had a lot of personal recommendations. And one student led to lots of students.
I'm the line manager for the administrative staff, so I have to make sure that the office is doing what it should be doing and as efficiently as possible. But what I consider my most important responsibility is making sure that the students in the school are getting what they expect from the school and hopefully a little bit more. We are one of the more expensive schools in London, and so I have to make sure that the quality of service that we're offering is high enough that the students feel they are getting good value for their money, and that service might be anything from the tuition to the transfers to the social programme, everything that we as a school provide for the students. I have to make sure that we're offering the best quality we possibly can.
Well, I've recently taken on the role of operations manager, and what that means is that I'm working on the administrative side of the school, looking at the facilities, making sure that everything's running very smoothly, and working very closely with the directors of the school and the school manager, Francis. So where the school manager is dealing with the student welfare when they arrive at the school and organising the bookings and dealing with all of our contacts, I'm working in a sort of more perhaps behind the scenes role to make sure that the school is running smoothly, that everybody's getting the information they need, and looking at certain projects where we're developing areas of the school or updating, for example, the new technology that we brought into our classrooms just before this summer with the new flat screen TVs, DVD machines in all of the classrooms. So it's those kinds of areas, but it's being defined as we go along. I think one of the benefits of a smaller school like this, an independent school that isn't part of a chain, is that people work to their strengths.
We have amazing sort of systems in place which totally avoids bypasses the problem of continuous enrolment, which is what you're talking about. Our syllabi are structured in such a way as to be sort of modular, so that a student basically experiences a whole week, and whether they sort of continue or not, they don't feel that there's a cut-off point. It's complete in its own right. So there's absolutely no problem whatsoever. Plus the care, as soon as the student comes in on the Monday morning, they're given a full induction and there are Friday tests at the end of the week. So that there is a sort of sense of completion for every week that a student experiences at the school.
My job is the Social Programme Coordinator and Office Manager for the Hampstead School of English. I've been here for almost 2 years now. I organise trips within London. Basically, I organise teacher-led events and other various outings around London for the students to join. Every week we have at least one teacher-led event, which is an opportunity for the students to join one of their teachers for an outing. Usually they're a walk or a trip to a gallery such as the Tate or the British Museum. Sometimes they're a meal out in Chinatown, a meal out on Brick Lane, something that they might not normally do by themselves, perhaps something that the teacher has a particular interest in. We've had teachers take students to the dog track, things like that. And then there's the ever popular pub night. We also offer day trips in cooperation with a company called Anderson Tours. Anderson Tours offer trips around London, to places like Bath, Stonehenge, Windsor, and they also offer weekend trips out of the UK to places like Paris, Amsterdam, Rome.
Your students do that?
They do indeed.
Agents want to know that the service that their clients receive when they're here at the school will be the same level of service that the client has received at home. It's very important for the agents that the student feels that the relationship between the agent and the school is a unified one where we're colleagues working to the same aim. And it should be seamless, that the student has a service in their home country from the agent, gets on the plane, and when they arrive in London feel that it's the same service that is being delivered to them as they had at home. And I believe Hampstead is a school that believes very strongly in investing in agents because we think that the extra service the student can receive from that relationship is very valuable.